a little bit about daily scheduled suffering. I'm Charles. I founded this company, and DSS started with endurance training. Ultra running taught me how to show up when the work was tough, uncomfortable, repetitive, boring, slow. Um, I work as a high. I work in a high demand uh, leadership role outside of this, and I train. Right, I have responsibilities like everybody else. I get tired like everyone else, uh, and like a lot of guitarists, adult guitarists, I don't have unlimited time to practice. This weekend, for example, uh, shows you what DSS means. Across 2 days is a relatively low volume for me, but across 2 days I ran 10 miles, biked 10, swam about a mile, also put in about 9 hours of classical guitar practice. And that is not because life's easy. It's because the work is scheduled, right? You put that in daily and you make it a part of your life. It's just like running or anything else that you want to do. You must schedule it. Uh, Classical guitar is different than endurance training. You can't just suffer harder. You cannot force good tone. You can't bully clean shifts. You can't fake control. You can't rush musical maturity either. Classical guitar requires discipline, but it also requires patience and precision, listening, honesty, and that's what daily scheduled suffering means to me. It's not about motivation. It's about returning to work when motivation is gone, creating that habit, that discipline. It's about showing up, tracking the work, fixing what needs to be fixing, staying with it long enough to improve. This channel is for adult guitarists trying to build real skills while balancing life, work, training, fatigue, frustration, limited time, and still the desire to get better. You will see in my practice clips, it's not perfect. You'll see frustration. You'll see the technique work, the repertoire progress, the mindset lessons, and honest improvement over time. I'm not a virtuosic player. I started when I was 45 playing this instrument, and you'll see that throughout my videos. This is not about pretending to practice or pretending that practice is always beautiful, but it's about the daily discipline. Ultra running taught me that suffering can be scheduled. Classical guitar teaching me a little bit about daily scheduled suffering and what it's about. I'm Charles. I created this last year. I started as an ultra running and went with that mindset, and I've transitioned that into classical guitar. Right, DSS started with that endurance mindset. Ultra running has taught me to show up when the work is uncomfortable, it's repetitive, it's boring, it's slow or long, and now I'm applying that to classical guitar. That mindset. I work in a high demand leadership role outside of this. Right, I have normal responsibilities like everybody else. I get tired, right, and like a lot of good adult guitarists, or maybe even not so good, right? I don't have unlimited time to practice. This weekend was a good example. It was a lower volume weekend, but I was able to put in 10 miles running, biked about 10 miles, swam about a mile, also put in about 9 hours of classical guitar practice. I get up early, right? You got to make time for it. wherever that is for you. And it's creating that discipline. Life's not easy, you know, but if it was, then what would be the fun in trying to fit all this in if you want to be accomplished at this instrument? Classical guitar is different from endurance training. You can't just suffer harder, right? You can't force good tone, or you can't bully a clean shift. You cannot fake control of the right hand or left. You can't rush the musical maturity. Classical guitar requires discipline, but it also requires patience and precision, listening, honesty with yourself, and that's what daily scheduled suffering means to me. It's not about motivation. It's about returning to the work when motivation is gone. It's about showing up, tracking the work, fixing what needs to be fixing, staying with it for the long haul, right? Long enough to improve. This channel is for adult classical guitarists trying to build a real skill while balancing life, work, training, fatigue, frustration, limited time. We all have that, and still have the desire to get better. You'll see my practice clips, my technique work, repertoire progress, mindset lessons, and honest improvement over time. You won't see virtuosic perfection. It's not going to happen, right? I'm not here to teach you how to play the instrument. I'm here to help guide you to use the mindset to get stronger, right? Stronger with the instrument. But so this is not going to be beautiful sometimes. The practice is not going to be, but it's about that daily discipline that ultra running has taught me, that suffering can be scheduled. The classical guitar is teaching me that discipline has to be refined and not just endured. If your practice feels like it's scattered, I got a free classical guitar planner that helps me, and it could help you organize your week. You can get it at dailyscheduledsuffering.com. Subscribe if you want to follow the journey here on YouTube, and build that discipline with me, right? And just create those habits. It's going to be fun. You're going to laugh because, some of the videos are going to be horrible. But that's okay. I'll get better at that as I progress. This is Daily Scheduled Suffering. Suffering can be scheduled. It's discipline that must be defined or refined.